Should nobody be crying for Julio, Foolio, my nigga? We supposed to be celebrating that God done took a demonic force that was so cruel and so rude. Nigga, make my knees bend. So,
yeah, you said earlier nobody should be sad.
Homie, he went out like the G's want to go out, don't you?
Yo, it's your boy Mr. M.A. Double. If you don't know the play, bitch, it's because you ain't in the huddle. Now, real quick, people. It's been a few days since, unfortunately, Foolio was gunned down in the parking lot of the infamous Holiday Inn. And first of all, I want to send condolences to his family. Not to Foolio's family, but to the family of Charles Jones. Because that's the individual, the real life, talented black man behind the character that a lot of these internet personalities are failing to acknowledge. At what point are we allowing people to say that somebody deserved to die? That's a part of our community. That's a part of our culture. When did we get to that point? And not realizing that Foolio was a character created by the internet, created by the real life situations that he was going through. Because the actual man, Charles Jones, behind the character, we all know was scared. We all know was doing things to protect himself. We all know and heard in interviews how he was being shot at for over 10 years. You see what I'm saying? And so with these characters, for example, Jamie Foxx tells a story about him and LL Cool J getting into a fight on the set of Any Given Sunday. On the set of Any Given Sunday, LL Cool J is playing his role so seriously that it turned into a physical brawl. And so at this point, you have to realize that Foolio's character spilled over because of the violence that was already going on. And so at what point are we letting Charleston White and motherfuckers like Flacco say that Foolio deserved to die and that we shouldn't mourn our black soldiers? This is crazy. This is a crazy time that we live in, and that's the exact reason that I'm making this sentiment, to let people know that there's a person behind these characters. There's real life family members, mothers, brothers, fathers behind these characters. And there's no way we should continue to let anybody of our culture be victim of this type of ongoing violence and demise. You see what J-Mane is doing? You see what these different people are doing in their community to try to let you know this is really affecting the real people, not just the character. Duck was a character that people had grown to hate because he was from 63rd. But the real person behind FGB Duck had a family, he had kids, he had a whole community that he was looking out for and being a journalist for the community in Chicago. So I just wanted to make this video to say rest in peace to Charles Jones. His character, unfortunately, was assassinated, and he died as a result of that. But let's not get to the point where we're looking past the real life hardships that has caused on his friends and family. Let's not be insensitive to the fact that there's real lives attached to these characters. Of course, he was involved allegedly in all sorts of violence. But let's not forget that when you're in war, things like this that he discussed in his music were a part of survival. The man been getting shot at for over 10 years. And by his 26th birthday, it seemed like he had enough. Hey, that's just my perspective on it. It's your boy, Mr. M.A. Double. If you don't know the play, bitch, It's because you ain't in the huddle. What?